Hey student, watch this video if you want to learn how to make the j sound in English correctly. Coming up. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. First of all, thank you so much for joining me on another lesson. And if it's your first time here, consider subscribing. From Monday to Friday, I post all kinds of lessons to help you become a better English speaker. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's always nice to have you guys watching my lessons, participating, posting in the comments, and every day I can see that new people are joining, more people are subscribing, so it warms my heart to know that I am helping more people. So if you are enjoying the lessons, consider subscribing. I know that many people who watch my videos are not really subscribed, so hey, check your subscription, But let's get down to business. Today we are going to focus on the pronunciation of the j sound, okay? And I'm gonna explain a little bit more. Now, this is not such a technical video, okay? I'm not going to be going very deep into the details of mouth and tongue position. If this is something that you are interested in, let me know by hitting the like button. I will understand that you want to know more details about how to make certain sounds in English. As I always say, I'm always checking the numbers of likes so that I can better understand what kind of lessons you want to see more here on my channel, because you're the boss, okay? But anyways, before I get into the lesson per se, which is the j sound, let's talk a little bit about improving your pronunciation. I have several videos here on my channel where I talk about pronunciation. Make sure to check them out. There are some really good videos about pronunciation tips here. But basically, if you are having problems with specific words in English, the first thing that you need to identify as an English student, and sometimes that's a little difficult for people who study English, especially if you don't have a teacher, if you don't have someone helping you, if you study alone, that can be a little bit more difficult for you. But basically, you need to dedicate some time to identify the sounds that are more difficult for you. So let's imagine you are from Asia. Let's say you're from China or from some other Asian countries. There are certain specific sounds that are more difficult for you. If you are from Latin America, there are some sounds that are more difficult for you. If you are European, Italian, French, Spanish, well, Spanish, but still Europe, there will be certain sounds that will be more difficult for you. If you are from Brazil, hello! There will be difficult sounds for you, for me, for us. People from Brazil as well. So you need to identify what are the sounds that challenge you in English, that are difficult for you in English. So many English learners don't like to study a little bit of theory, but hey, if you are having problems with pronunciation, if you are not improving, just repeating the words will not help you. That's very important, and that's basically what I'm going to show you. But you also need to become familiar with a little bit of the explanations of the sounds that you don't know, okay? The second thing that I definitely recommend, once you identified the sounds that are difficult for you, you will also make a list of the words that have these sounds, okay? Because many times students come to me and they come with one word. Teacher, I don't know how to pronounce this word, blah. Teacher, how about this word, comfortable, or this word, vegetable? And they are not connected. They are not, and when I say connected, I'm talking about the sounds. They have no similar sounds. So what I'm trying to say here is that you will be more productive if you list these words and group them together by sounds. okay? Because then you will be able to notice, to feel consistent improvement. You will see, you will listen, you will hear improvements if you study these words by groups of sounds, sounds that are difficult for you. Remember, the TH sound is difficult for you. The R, the V, the B sounds are difficult for you. So what sounds? Make a list of words that have those sounds and group them together. Maybe there are many sounds in English that are difficult for you. I understand. When I was a beginner, I had many problems with pronunciation too. And many English learners, many people who follow me on my channel don't believe me, but it is true. When I was an English learner, I didn't have access to internet. I didn't have access to many YouTubers. Well, I didn't even know YouTube, okay? At the time when I started studying English, there was no YouTube. So I didn't have many resources. I didn't have many materials. I didn't have a lot of resources. So pronunciation was very difficult for me. My teachers were always telling me to work harder on my pronunciation. And I looked at them and I was like, yeah, sure. How? How? Tell me how. I don't have any resources. The books are extremely expensive. At the time, the books were very expensive for me. I didn't have a lot of money. My parents were we were kind of poor, so I didn't have a lot of financial or resources to study. So I started making a list of words that were difficult for me, and I grouped them by sounds, by the sounds that I needed to work on. Okay, someone is asking how old I am. That's rude. Hello. I am 31. Whatever. Okay, let's keep going. Anyways, guys, the next thing you're going to do to improve your pronunciation is to use something that I didn't have access to, which is online dictionaries. I know I seem like a broken record, my friends, but it is a big deal. If you want to learn correct pronunciation, it's not just watching me or watching other YouTubers. You need to have at least 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day when you click on an online dictionary, type the words that are difficult for you, and repeat like a parrot. Okay, do you know the parrot, the animal? The parrot that can speak and repeats the words that people repeat? That's what you gotta do, okay? Parents are doing a better job than you. So you need to have this kind of routine during the week, okay? I am currently studying another language. I'm not gonna share information right now, okay? But I'm studying another language, and in the future, I'm gonna talk about this here on the channel. I'm starting from zero, and every week, I have a specific moment of my study time when I go online, find a dictionary, I type the word, and I repeat. And then I click again, and then I repeat. Because if I'm having problem with this word, the only way for me to improve it is by repeating and also learning the techniques of how to make those sounds, okay? Excellent. Well, now that we talked about that, and hey, if you want to see more videos about pronunciation tips, making sounds, maybe if you want to see videos where I show you how to make the positions and how to make the sounds, make sure to hit the like button. That way I can prepare videos like this one for you, lessons. Every day I have a lesson for you. And you can also post in the comments suggestions of difficult sounds for you so that I can make a nice video for you guys, okay? So make sure to smash that like button. Awesome, guys. Moving on to the good stuff. No, I'm not moving on to the good stuff. I still have more tips. Exactly, Paulino. I would agree with you if you were speaking in English, okay? We never ask the age to a lady. It's all right. I always do this. I always make these jokes. I'm okay. You know, after 30, you stop counting. Who needs to count how old you are, you know? Anyways, a few other tips that I have for you guys about how to improve your pronunciation. A big problem that I see my students having, that I see some of you guys having, is to pronounce the words very quickly. You know, you try to pronounce the words very quickly when you're learning the word. And if you want to master the sounds of the words in English, especially the words that are difficult for you have to take it easy, my friend. Slow it down. If you pronounce the words too fast, too quickly, your tongue, it'll be difficult for you to position your tongue, the mouth position. It'll be difficult for you because it's not your native language, okay? So think about it. Imagine you were going to the gym for the first time in your life, okay? You had never gone to the gym before, and now there you are, going to the gym. Imagine if you grab a dumbbell of 30 kilos and you just start like, yo. If you do the movement too fast, you may injure yourself. You may hurt yourself if you do the movement too quickly. What do you need to do? You need to slow down. You need to make the movements very slowly, consciously, if you want to keep going to the gym and exercise. Because if you do it too fast, you are not going to learn the movement, okay? You're definitely not going to learn the movement, and you will hurt yourself. Now, here in English, you're not going to hurt yourself, but you may hurt your ego because you are not going to make the correct sound. And as you keep making the same mistake over and over, you may end up feeling frustrated. Okay, so slow it down. There are some words in the language that I'm studying that I'm having problems with right now, and I am pronouncing them slowly because I know that first I need to slow down and then I can speed things up a little. Okay? And finally, if you are studying a sound that is difficult for you, try to find a word that has that sound that is easy for you to pronounce, okay? Because maybe that sound may be difficult for you to make in certain words, but not in all of the words, okay? So for example, most students know the word page, okay? Page, page, page. I'm exaggerating the sound, okay? I'm not gonna look at a native speaker and say, hey, page, page. No, that's not how you do it. Come on, okay? But here, just to exaggerate it a little bit, page, okay? If you know the word page and you can comfortably make the word page, try to imitate the sounds of the word page, of the sound, not the word, the sound that you are practicing, and find the difficult word that you are having problems with. So let's imagine that you are having problems to pronounce the word danger, dangerous, okay? You know page, page. So here you are going to stop at danger, page, danger, page, danger, dangerous, dangerous, danger, danger, page, okay? And that's what I did now. I know it may seem stupid for some people, but this is exactly what you have to do if you want to master the sound of the difficult word, okay? So page, danger, danger, dangerous, page, okay? So you find a word that you can pronounce more easily, that is okay for you, that has the sound that you want to practice, and then you start cutting the words, separating the syllables. So here, the sound that is the same as in page is in danger, danger, dangerous, page, page, dangerous, okay? So this process of slowing down and combining a word that you know a little more, that is easier for you, with the word that you are having problems with, at the end of the day, will help you master the sound that is difficult for you, okay? I'm a little thirsty, so I'm gonna get a little bit of water. Awesome. Now we can move on. And hey, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to smash that like button, because then I can make more videos like this one for you guys. Awesome. Now here, Now that I told you, you know, that this is how you can improve your pronunciation and master the words in English, I'm gonna go back to the first tip I said to you. If you wanna master the sound that I'm gonna show you here, the J sound, first you need to identify the words that have this sound, because some students believe the word has the sound, but it doesn't. Okay? And I'm gonna be very honest, I've made this mistake too. Sometimes I imagined the sound and I didn't check. So if you wanna master the J sound, first you need to identify the words that have this sound, okay? And then you are going to do what I did here on the slide. So you see, I wrote down the words, I made a list of the words, I identified the words that can help me practice, because at the end of the day, what is going to improve your pronunciation is practice, okay? But first, you need to organize your practice, because if you don't, you will feel lost. So the first thing is, okay, I want to practice the sound J, okay? So I am going to find the words that have this sound. I came up with the short list here for you guys. And then I underlined the syllables where you have the sound J. So J, John, okay, J, John, John, J, J. Why did I put John and Jack? Because these are easy words, okay? These are very basic words that we listen a lot in movies, in TV series, in podcasts, on YouTube videos. So that's where you start. So we start with basic words, because the basic words can help you with the difficult ones, okay? Then we have there, and if you are watching this video, repeat after me, practice the pronunciation with me. So repeat out loud, okay? Don't be shy. Page, change, gender, apologize, jize, okay? Biology, g, okay? Original, Egypt, budget, education, okay? Many people say here education. No, it's not education, it's education. Gradual. It's not gradual, okay? It's It's, imagine a D and a J together, J. Individual, okay? So this is how you start. And because I know that this is a difficult sound for many English learners, this is a list that you can start with, okay? You don't need to master difficult words. You can start with the basic ones. Remember, you are learning to make the sound. Start with words that are easy, okay? Some of these words may be a little bit more difficult, but slowly, if you work on this short list, you will improve the sound overall, okay? Just out of curiosity here, congratulations has two possibilities. You can say congratulations, you know, the chow sound, congratulations, or you can say congratulation. Haha. I didn't know this. I never paid attention. I always saw the first one, congratulations, and then I was preparing this class, and then I saw it. I was like, that's very interesting. I never paid attention. So now I spent, I prepared this class on Monday, so I started paying attention to the sound, and I started repeating because this was unusual for me. So I started practicing every day. I started saying congratulation, and every time I said congratulations to my students, I used the second sound so that I could practice. Now I can say congratulation or congratulation, okay? So even in my level, I have to practice or I will not learn, okay? So use this list to practice this sound because you will get better. Now, The next and final thing that I'm going to say to you here that will help you improve your pronunciation of this sound and many other sounds is to practice tongue twisters. Sorry. What is a tongue twister? Tongue twister is a phrase, is a combination of words that are not really, the sentences are strange, but they just want to help you practice the pronunciation of a certain sound. So here I prepared 1, 2, 3, 4 tongue twisters to help you practice the pronunciation of j. Okay, so j. Julie Jackson juggled the juicy jiggly jello. Huh! Oh my God! So repeat after me. Julie Jackson juggled the juicy jiggly jello. It's difficult even for me. Okay. Another one. Jack just changed my budget. Jane. Yes, Jane gradually changed the education budget. The ginger juice was just so good. Now, I'm exaggerating a lot, and the idea is, yes, guys, repeat, exaggerate, because that's how you master the pronunciation of the words. Excellent, Rodrigo. That's the idea. Repeat the sounds, practice. This video here is not just a video. It's a lesson. I'm here talking to you as if I were talking to my students because you are my students. So if you want to master the pronunciation of these sounds, pause this video, practice, imitate, have fun with me, come on, you're my student. Other than that, my friends, the only homework I have for you here is practice the sounds of the words, and if possible, come back here in the comments and tell me the most difficult word for you with the j sound. Is it biology, original, Egypt, budget? Which one is difficult for you? Okay, so post here in the comments, and if possible, share this video with your friends, because when you share, you help people like you improve their English too, so that we can have a big community of English speakers and we can take over the world, because we are almost at 100. Hey, well, we still have a long way to go, but we are getting there. Thank you so much, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow for another lesson. Bye bye.